All right, so I'm going to take you through taking your original shift belts off or traditional belts off and adding the new shift belt 2.0 to a pair of ARC V1 Elites. So I've got the kit with the two new shift belt 2.0s and hardware here sitting on the table. You can look at the pads on the inside here where I'm pointing. There's a number 8 at the end of the part number and number 7. The 8 is the right and the 7 is the left. So it would kind of identify your right and your left. So first step is to remove the old belts. And the first step to do that is go ahead and remove your back padding. So first take the pads off. Okay, then I'll take the cushions off. Slide those away. Okay. Then using our T-nut tool and a Torx 15 bit, we'll go ahead and remove those screws so we can take the belts off. So put my T-nut tool on. Now I will note that one came off quite easy. It's a new one. And I'll pull this belt out. Now, if you're going to take one of these out and it's not coming out easy, one little tech tip there is if you have a small heat gun, especially one with a small tip is nice, and you can heat right in the back of the T-nut, just heat right down that hole a little bit. What that will do is it will soften up the Loctite and make it really easy to take that off. So if you do have an issue getting one of these T-nuts off, that's a tech tip you want to use, is just warm up the inside with a heat gun and that will take it off a lot easier. You can just leave those T-nuts in if you want. All right, so next step, coming back over to the pads here, is to go ahead and slide the cushion up and away from the end of the strap like this. Take the hardware off. So once you slide those up, you can actually undo this cam buckle on each of them, and that should allow that to slide off the end of the strap. Okay, so once you've got the cam buckles off, you can go ahead and mount those onto the pads. Take the tab that on the end, route it through the little slot, and then you're just going to go ahead and mount that with the same style screw and T-nut as the previous strap. So T-nut on the back. Okay, that one's a little snug with the Loctite. I'll use the T-nut tool again. All right, got those snug down. So next step is to bring the strap over. So the strap's gonna look like this and the cushion's gonna fit down into here. But the first thing is you actually pull this strap up and you're actually gonna feed it into the cam buckle. So I'll open the cam buckle and I'll feed that in like this. And I'll tip it over and I'll let that strap go right through the belt loop here. And I'll for right now extend it into here and close that cam buckle off. We'll adjust that later and do the same thing on this side. Just like that. Okay, close the cam buckle up. Okay, so You could actually just stop there, and if you're going to fit the player, you would actually go ahead and have him attach the front ladder bar completely in, and then you could adjust these cam buckles. They actually have numbers to help you adjust them evenly on both sides. But once you find that adjustment and you're happy with it, you go ahead and lock those down. So I'm going to put this one, for example, at 14. Really push hard to lock that down. And I'll adjust the same on this one to 14. And lock that down. So once those are locked down and you've got that adjusted with the player, you could actually have the player try it like that, that'd be fine. And then you're just gonna go back and attach this padding. So you're gonna slide this in and you're gonna let this little garage cover the cam buckle, which won't let it open when he's playing. And attach that down. Same thing on this side. And then comes your cushions back in, line them up. And you're good to go.